First match going up against Ken07251027. It's going to be the Dialga lead. In the Dialga mirror matchup, I like to just farm down with Dragon Breath. And if my opponent decides to throw a charge attack, I'm just going to shield and continue to farm down. And that way I will maintain switch advantage and be loaded on energy. And I'm just tapping as fast as I can right here. It should have been a tie, but maybe my opponent wasn't tapping fast enough and missed a Dragon Breath somewhere. Gonna come in with Melmetal, so I'm gonna fire off an Iron Head. And I should be able to get to a second Iron Head since these Thunder Shocks will be resisted. And this is going to put the Melmetal in a very bad situation. Almost losing half of its health. And now I can just come in with my Kyogre and farm this Melmetal down. And I'm not going to use any shields here. I can just farm down and be loaded on energy for whatever is in the back. Okay, it's going to be a Giratina. I probably should have farmed up to the Blizzard to correctly bait this shield, but luckily I still got the shield. Now I'm going to immediately swap to Giratina Altered and start spamming these Dragon Claws. And Giratina Altered wins in the 2 shield to 1 shield advantage. So I'm just going to use shields. It's fine if he uses Ominous Wind. He's going to shield this Dragon Claw. Oh, and he gets the boost. So normally this Dragon Claw would KO, but since he got the boost, it's not. And this is where I get really scared, so I'm thinking I might need to sac swap. So I do make the sacrificial swap to Kyogre to absorb this charge attack, and then I'm going to be able to farm down with my Giratina. I think my Kyogre still had enough health where if I absorbed the charge attack on my Giratina, I still would have been able to farm down with Waterfall at the very end. Next up, going against Jay Brandsey, very high rated trainer, and he leads with the Togekiss. So this is a very unfavorable matchup, and I'm just going to try to get to 2 Iron Heads, burn both of his shields, and I most likely will have to burn 1 shield against him. Oh, but he makes such a great switch and makes my Dialga waste his energy. He's going to absorb this on his Melmetal. But he did lose switch advantage. So I switch into Giratina Altered because I'm thinking I need to match up my Kyogre with his Togekiss. And this is great because I will be able to win switch advantage right here. And I should be able to match up my Kyogre against his Togekiss. And Giratina Altered beats Melmetal, I think in all shield scenarios. So he's not going to want to burn any shields either because he probably wants to save those for Togekiss. So just going for straight Shadow Sneaks deals neutral damage to the Melmetal. And I'm assuming he has a Dialga in the back, as well as a Togekiss. And this is where I go for a farm down because the Melmetal is out of energy. And I want a little bit of extra energy to do some damage. So I can do some damage with Shadow Sneak to this Togekiss. And this is going to allow me to bring in Kyogre after my Giratina goes down, build up some energy. Hopefully he stays in and I can just take him down. But I have a feeling he's going to switch out. So I don't need a shield because it's just going to be an Ancient Power or a Flamethrower, I guess. This is very good for me. I can completely farm down, be loaded on energy. And I'm going to build up to the Blizzard. Oh, this is so good. He had a Rhyperior in the back. So I can just farm down now. Next matchup going against Giapir 21. Okay, he's going to lead with Snorlax. This is actually a very tricky matchup because if they're running Earthquake or even Superpower, you do have to be aware of that, and you kind of have to shield the right one or you're going to be put in a very bad situation and either have to burn a second shield to maintain switch advantage, or you're going to lose switch advantage when they fire off the Superpower or Earthquake. So I actually decided to try to safe swap into Giratina Alter to catch the Earthquake, but he actually does go for a Body Slam bait. So this is actually a pretty good situation. So I made him burn his energy, and I was able to prevent the Earthquake threat on my Dialga. Let's see if he actually has Earthquake. He does have the Earthquake, but see how little damage that does to Giratina Altered? It's just such a bulky Pokemon, and that's why I really like it. And he's probably going to bring in Dialga now. Yep. Very predictable. Most every single team has a Dialga, and they're going to try to match it with the Giratina, usually. It does have a favorable matchup against Giratina Altered, but because Giratina is so spammy, you can definitely get a lot of chip damage on this Dialga before going down, which is really good. So I am going to go down now. Then I'm going to bring in my own Best Buddy Dialga. It's going to be able to check his own Best Buddy Dialga. Shield this. It's worth it to get rid of this Dialga. It's going to be a big threat to my Kyogre in the back if I don't get rid of this now. So in a pretty decent situation. I'm hoping that he has like a Giratina in the back. Oh, he has Rhyperior. Getting some lag. That was scary because that was really scary, but luckily I was able to still win. Next battle, going up against Itawan. It's another Snorlax lead. Let's see how this one plays out. Going straight for the Iron Head. My opponent decides to no shield. Then I'm going to switch out to try to catch the charge move. And it's just a Body Slam. This is really great. The Snorlax just wasted its energy, and I was able to get energy advantage on my Giratina Altered. And now you're going to see how well Giratina Altered does against Giratina Origin with just a little bit of energy advantage. Because these Dragon Claws are so spammy, they can either burn shields, or if they go unshielded, it's going to do super effective damage and chip away really fast. Had to shield the Shadow Ball. Okay, this was a mistake because it was a CMP tie and it's just an ominous win. So what I should have done was just farm down and let that ominous win go through. Because right here I just wasted my energy on a Dragon Claw. And now this Snorlax is going to be able to farm me down. I should have been able to get off 2 Dragon Claws against the Snorlax. And either burned his shields or it would have gone down. Bring in the Kyogre, has a very favorable matchup against Snorlax. Okay, just eating a superpower, doesn't do too much damage. Brings in Dialga, gotta immediately switch out to my own Dialga to check this Dialga. And I have to shield this because I don't want my Dialga to go down and then have my Kyogre matched up against Dialga. That would be an unfavorable matchup. So he's most likely going to shield right here, but we will be able to farm each other down very low. He has more health, so he's going to take me down, but I'm going to get him very low right here. Come back in with Kyogre. And this is just going to be an Iron Head. He didn't have enough time to get to a Draco Meteor. And Iron Head won't do much damage to Kyogre. It is resisted. Oh, this is very unfortunate for my opponent. Getting some lag. Okay. That was really unfortunate. I don't think it would have mattered though, because I wouldn't have been KO'd by the Iron Head, and I still would have been able to farm down. And the Snorlax was very low. Dialga was within 1 or 2 waterfalls. But that was a very close game. Okay, final battle against Anton GM96. It's a Dialga lead. I really love this matchup because all I'm going to do is just farm down. And if my opponent decides to throw a charge move, I'm just going to shield it. And then I'm going to be able to sneak in a couple extra fast attacks when he throws that charge move. And get a little bit of health advantage. Then I'm going to be able to farm him down, be loaded on energy, and maintain switch advantage. So I usually expect a Melmetal to come in to hard counter the Dialga. And this is why I'm going to fire off an Iron Head, because I can usually get off 2 Iron Heads against Melmetal since their fast move is resisted by Dialga. But he actually brings in a Heatran. So I should have thrown on Thunder, but luckily he blocked it, the Iron Head. If he had let that go unshielded, it would have done almost no damage, and he would have had 2 shields, and he probably would have won this. But then again, if I had actually fired off the Thunder, and he didn't shield, he would have taken a lot of damage, and I probably could have still won. So because my Giratina Alter didn't have an energy advantage going into this Giratina Origin matchup, I am going to lose. Because he's going to get to the Shadow Ball before I can get to another Dragon Claw, and it's going to almost take me out, and see how much damage it does. Okay, yeah, it almost takes me out, but he's going to be able to fast move me down. I'm going to bring in the Kyogre, and I'm going to try to get this Surf off before he can get to a charge move. But he actually switches out into the Heatran, this is also very good. Farm him down, and If he gets a Shadow Ball, it's not going to KO me. And I can fast move him down. Very close match. Very good games. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I am super excited to finally have reached rank 10 and achieve my Pokemon dream. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment in the section below on what kind of video you would like to see next. Thanks again, and see you next video.